What's up, guys? Crackerjack here. This game's a 37-4 co-confirmed when don't use an MP7 suppressed. But this game, I'm kind of not in that great of a mood because I've had a really bad week. Excuse me, MP7 rapid fire express. Let me tell you about it. Well, first of all, this is recorded on Monday, after Monday the 23rd. It's kind of after the week, but sorry about not uploading on the weekend. I was just not in a good mood, and I'll tell you why. On Thursday, I found out, well, I knew my uncle was sick in the hospital, but with pneumonia, because he had like a life-threatening case of it, and on Thursday he died, which I was really sad. I was like devastated, but so on Thursday he died, so that was really sad, and we're going to the funeral on Wednesday of this week. So that was one horrible part about that, and I was really close to him, which made it even worse. But it's never good when a family member dies, even if you're not close to them, just because you love them, even though maybe you might not spend a lot of time with them. But that was bad. And then on Friday, I ride my bike to school. If you guys don't know that, I ride my bike to school because my house is close to my school. And my bike broke on Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. So I had to walk home, which is like a mile and a half to maybe 2 miles. So I had to walk home, which took me like an hour with the bike, which like for part of the time the back wheel wouldn't turn, so pretty much I had to lift the bike up while walking home, which is pretty bad. So on Friday, I live in Sacramento, by Sacramento, if you guys don't know, and it's like had the first rain of the year, Friday and the weekend. So on Friday it was raining pretty hard, and so after school I have to ride this teeny bike while my dad fixes my new bike, or my good bike. So I have to ride this tiny bike. Like, I wish you could see how small it is with my arms. It's not even the length of reaching across with my arms. I had it when I was like 6 or 7. So it's tiny because we the weekend before that we gave up our medium-sized bike to charity because we didn't need it. Well, we didn't think we needed it. So I had to ride this tiny 6-year-old bike, which took me like half an hour to get to school, and it normally takes me like 15 minutes to get to school. So I was so embarrassed because I looked stupid. When I pedaled, my knees would go up to my handlebars because the handlebar and seat was so low. It was just horrible, and the tires were like 1.5 feet tall. It was just horrible. But on the way back, remember, it was rainy, really stormy, really windy, and so the wind was going against the direction that I ride home with, which is the worst, especially because it was rainy and it was blowing. The wind was blowing so hard. That's what she said. So I was riding, and then there was a huge puddle that I didn't see because I was just concentrating on just riding because I was so unstable with that bike because I haven't ridden it in years, and the handlebars and wheels were really weird. So there was a huge old puddle right on a turn, and I go up not seeing the puddle, and I turn way too oh, there's the mower, by the way. I turned way too fast, and because I would turn like what I would normally turn, but there was a puddle there, so I turned and I slipped, or I like my bike turned on me, so I slipped off of it into the giant puddle, and I went like face first, so I got my face all wet. I got my sweatshirt, everything, my pants wet. Luckily my backpack only got a little wet. It didn't get too much, which would have been bad if I got all my school stuff wet. So that was kind of good, but I got everything wet, and the worst part about it was the people who walk home, because they're the main road where if people walk home and go in that direction, that's what they take because it's the fastest way. It was at the end of that street, so a lot of people could see me just slip and fall. It was just horrible. And then the bike, like the chain was messed up, but I know how to fix a chain. I know how to put it back on. That was really easy. But it was horrible. And then I was like like I wasn't crying or at all because I don't do that, but it looked like it was. I looked like it was until I cleaned it off, because I would, like, my whole face was wet. It was like you took a shower, because it was a giant puddle, and it was like a little dip in the road there. So my face was all wet, and then so I like brushed it off, but which made it even worse because my arm was wet. And then so I had to ride home so embarrassed because, like, my clothes were drenched. Everything was just horrible. It was still rainy, and it took me like half an hour to ride home because the wind was that strong, and I couldn't pedal fast because I was on the stupid little 7-year-old bike. So that was my bad week. I'm still sad for my uncle and his two kids. Peace.